Welcome everyone, join us today as we follow the life and career of Billie Davis, the British pop singer behind the hit song, Tell Him, and a familiar name on the 1960s UK touring circuit. So let's dive in. Billie Davis, born Carol Hedges on the 22nd of December 1945, in Woking, Surrey, England. From an early age, music formed part of her everyday life, and while attending school she sang in the school choir, providing her first experience of structured vocal performance. In her teens, Billie entered the workforce, working as an engineering secretary. At this stage, music was not yet a defined career path, and her involvement remained informal and social, reflecting the realities of post-war Britain. Billie's route into the music industry came at the age of 16, through a local talent contest at Southall Community Centre. Originally not attending as a contestant, her best friend encouraged her to sing. She performed Connie Francis' tune, Many Tears Ago, backed on stage by Cliff Bennett and the Rebel Rousers, who were appearing at the venue. Billie won the contest, and an impressed Cliff Bennett advised her to seek out producer Joe Meek, who was operating from his studio on Holloway Road in North London. Following this introduction, Billie worked on experimental recordings and developed her vocal style in professional studio sessions with Joe Meek. She also recorded demonstration material with the Tornadoes, the group most closely associated with Meek's productions. It was during this period that she came to the attention of Robert Stigwood, who recognized her commercial potential and took on her management. Stigwood suggested the stage name Billie Davis, derived from Billie Holiday and Sammy Davis Jr., establishing the professional identity she would use throughout her career. Billie first entered the UK charts in 1962 with the novelty single, Will I What?, credited to Mike Sarn featuring Billie Davis. The record reached number 18 on the UK singles chart, and marked her first national breakthrough. Her defining success followed in 1963 with Tell Him, released on Decca Records. Originally a US hit for the Exciters, Billie's version entered the UK singles chart in February 1963 and peaked at number 10, becoming her most widely recognized recording. Later that year, she followed it with He's the One, which reached number 40 in the UK. During this period, Billie became part of the intense British touring circuit, appearing on package tours alongside major acts including the Beatles, the Rolling Stones, John Leyton, and the Four Seasons, featuring Frankie Valli. At the height of this early success, Billie was also frequently featured in the press due to her high-profile relationship with Jet Harris, formerly of The Shadows. The pairing attracted intense and often intrusive media attention, reflecting the tabloid culture of the era. In late 1963, while promoting He's the One, Billie's career was abruptly disrupted by a serious road accident while traveling with Jet Harris. Their chauffeured car collided with a bus, resulting in significant injuries to both. Billie suffered a severely broken jaw, requiring surgery, and her jaw being wired shut for several months, preventing her from recording or performing, and halting her promotional activity at a critical point in her career. Jet received head injuries that seriously affected his life and career. After recovering, Billie returned to recording and touring. During the mid-1960s she released a series of singles on Columbia Records, including Bedtime Stories, That Boy John, and School Is Over. She also recorded What You Gonna Do with the Leroys, reflecting a move toward group-backed releases. In 1966, Billie recorded as part of a duo with Keith Powell, releasing singles on the Piccadilly label under the name Keith and Billie. In 1967, Billie married Alan David, an independent producer and writer. Alan became her manager and played a significant role in guiding the next phase of her career, particularly in Europe and South America, where Billie achieved notable success beyond the UK charts. By the late 1960s, Billie returned to Decca Records, working with producer Michael Aldred. During this period she recorded Angel of the Morning and I Want You to Be My Baby, the latter becoming her final UK chart entry in 1968, reaching number 33. I Want You to Be My Baby achieved particular success in Spain, where Billie performed extensively. Spanish television aired her performing a cover of the Moody Blues' Nights in White Satin, which also charted there and further strengthened her profile. She continued to tour internationally, including extended periods in Spain and South America. In 1970, Decca released her studio album Billie Davis, her only original full-length LP. Over the following decades, Billie continued to perform and record selectively, while also taking time away from the industry to raise her family. In 1993, Billie appeared on the Telstar Tour, which included a performance in Guildford on the 25th of February. Her recordings continued to circulate through major compilations, including her cover of Burt Bacharach's The Last One to Be Loved, which appeared on the album Trains and Boats and Covers. In 1999, writing her own material led to the album Stormy, recorded with legendary guitarist Albert Lee. The record carried a strong country influence and marked a significant creative milestone, presenting an LP made up entirely of Billie's original songs. Alongside recording, touring on various 60s revival shows saw Billie working with many long-standing friends and fellow artists of her era, including The Searchers, Marty Wilde, The Tornadoes, John Leyton, PJ Proby, and Mike Sarn, taking her across the UK, Europe, and Australia. In 2005, the retrospective collection The Decca Years was released, renewing interest in her 1960s recordings. The following year, Billie reunited with Jet Harris and the Rapiers for the well-received Me and My Shadows tour. During this period, she also co-produced the documentary From There to Here, focusing on Jet Harris's life and career, which was completed shortly before his death. In January 2021, Billie was featured in the Beat magazine, reflecting continued interest in her work and legacy. Away from the stage, Billie married Alan David in 1967, and is the mother of 2 children, a son, who worked as a DJ and passed away in 2014, and a daughter, who works as an artist and designer. She has lived in North London for most of her life and career. Alongside her music, Billie has been involved in fundraising and heritage projects, including work with the Heritage Foundation, the placement of blue plaques honoring figures such as John Lennon and Dusty Springfield, and fundraising for causes including tsunami relief and poverty charities. She has also appeared at numerous charity galas alongside artists such as Denny Lane and Rick Wakeman. In recent years, Billie has remained active through selective live appearances, heritage and revival events, and archival releases, maintaining a visible presence within the 1960s music community. Embracing new platforms, she has also connected with a younger generation of fans online, helping introduce classic recordings to new audiences. Her live appearances have included London venues such as the Palladium and the Borderline, performing alongside artists including P.P. Arnold, Dave Berry, Chaz Hodges, and Cliff Bennett, as part of rock and roll revival shows such as Tales from the Woods. As Billie herself has observed, 60s music is not just popular again, it never really went away. And there you have it. From her beginnings in Surrey, to chart success, international touring, creative reinvention, and continued recognition, the life and legacy of Billie Davis remain an enduring and much-loved part of British pop history, now and always. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos on your favorite artists, just like this. Take care and bye for now.